Yes, hello. How are you keeping today? Good morning. I'm just adjusting this camera. Oh, excuse me. Okay. Good morning from wherever you're watching me from. If it's your first time joining me, thank you. You're highly appreciated. Welcome. Grab a seat and let's juice. And if you're a returning watcher, preferably subscriber. So if you're a watcher, make yourself a subscriber by clicking on the subscribe button. You are highly welcomed. And returning subscribers, you are highly appreciated. Welcome back to another beautiful, beautiful day in Manchester, UK. And of course, it's juice time. When the weather improves, the more reason for us to juice. So welcome. I am dying for a drink. It's past just 5 minutes past 11 here, but I was taking my time. This was one of those days when you enjoy the morning, just being grateful for all that you have. Yes, today is a very special day in the life of my family. One of my babies is celebrating 30 today, so you know that mama love flowing. Anyway, let's come back to juicing. So this morning I'm making another juice, and I'm not just doing it alone, you are doing it with me. So welcome, grab a seat. And as we juice, we are going to be chatting, and we are going to be looking at 10 amazing reasons why you should juice fresh fruits and benefits. Fresh fruits and vegetable. Well, those are the benefits of juicing fresh fruits and vegetables. Whether you're an experienced juicer, you're welcome. Share your experience with us in the comment section. And if you're just starting off the juicing lifestyle, you've made the right decision. Or if you're considering, wondering where you'll find the time to do so, I hope this session will also convince you. So welcome. I was on that fence sometime a few years ago, but since I jumped on this juicing lifestyle, I've not looked back, and I have seen amazing, amazing results. So while we juice, we chat. Welcome, let's juice. And I'm going to, of course, be juicing with my very able companion, my Nama J2 Slow Juicer. Hands free, I must mention. Now, one beauty of juicing is the fact that you do it your own. So the juice I'm making today is unique. Sometimes I have stuff at home and I'm not ready to buy any because they all contain all the nutrients I need. So I just mix and match and use what I have. And that's one amazing reason to juice. You do you and be you. It's just like any other craft, but this time is related to what we take into our bodies. So I'm just going to mix and match what is here. When I say mix and match, vegetables, fruits, and in between that vegetable, there's a small caveat for herbs and spices. So a mixture of what I have at home is what I'm having today to my taste board. So that's another amazing reason to juice. You can pick and choose what you want in your juice. So let's get started. I will just log in on my other equipment to make sure that you are seeing me correctly. Leave for me in the comment section. I will also ask you. See me correctly. See? Yeah. I'm just going to share as well before we start preparing our juice. You are welcome. So, I'm just typing out a welcome message. Come. A welcome message for you. Come right in. Let's just. I'm here. Okay. I think I should place something on the board for. Let's admire this pineapple. And I will tell you a little story about that pineapple. So, message done. Welcome. Thank you for joining me. I'm literally typing out the message. Okay. I think I've come in with somebody, with my other. So, I'm just going to take that off. Hi. Okay. Let's do this again. You are highly welcomed. I appreciate your presence here. And we'll be starting the juicing shortly. I'm just doing all the technical stuff with linked to juicing on you, live juicing. So leaving out the message and all of that good stuff. So let's do this. I'm trying to find me as Juicing Julie. You are welcome to my live juicing session. Let's juice together. Okay. Now that's the welcome. Let's do the share and we can continue. Okay, I think we're done. I think we're done. All right, we are good to go. Everything looks ready. Actually, I can see the comments from this camera that I'm videoing in, which is the first time, and I love that. So I can read comments. Okay, now the little story about this. So you can see this pineapple is well ripe. Because of our weather here in the UK, you hardly see a yellowy, orangey pineapple. You don't get to this stage, but the weather has been amazing. We've had from 12 to 18, 19 degrees, and today I think we might hit 21 degrees. And so I got this pineapple, I think 4 days ago. It's been here and it's literally ripening up because it's been sitting by the window. So it's getting to the point where I need to eat it, although it will be tasting way better. So, but if it's too soft, then it doesn't really go well with juice, your juice. So if you're going to juice, one great tip as we go into the benefits of juicing, the firmer your fruits are, the better quality of juice. Not just quality, quality of juice and volume of juice you will get, especially if you're like me and you don't like smoothie. I have tried taking smoothie, but it wouldn't be my preference. My preference would be the liquid, smooth juice, fresh juice. So if you want to make smoothies, which is equally healthy because that way you get to take in the not just the insoluble but soluble fiber as well. So if you're making smoothies, softer fruits and vegetable are your go-to one. If you're making this liquid juice like we're going to make today, you need firmer. So I need to go hard on this quickly before we lose it. Although if we lose it, we'll eat it raw. But the purpose of buying this was to juice. So let's allow it to accomplish its destiny. This particular pineapple now. So this pineapple goes first and we're going to be washing it. I tried to be as organized today. Last time I was hurrying, so I left things off. So let's move over to the sink and give this pineapple a good wash. So I'm going to move the camera so you can join me because we are doing this. We are in this together. It's not just my thing. It's our thing today. So I'm going to be peeling everything. So I just want to make it clean enough. I think it might I'm just looking at my sponge. I'm wondering if I want to use it. It's not the smoothest of skin pineapple, but it has nice vibes. You're highly welcome. Don't forget to like this video, share it out to others so they can join us. Okay, so I think we are done. I'm not bothering with this portion because I'm going to be cutting it off. I'm going to rinse out the board as well because we had the unwashed pineapple. As usual, I'll just house rules: wash, hand hygiene, utensil hygiene, very important. Be mindful when you're juicing. Again, I will say your body is the most priceless thing you have, so treat it with honor. And when you apportion time to your body, then your body sustains you. If you have no time for your body, God help us. If our body decides not to have time for us, then we'll be in trouble. So treat it with royalty. Take time. Be mindful when you're doing anything that will be going into you, going inside of you. Be mindful. Okay, clean, all clean, utensils clean, hands clean. Let's chop this gal up. She's ready to be juiced. So I've already given out the first reason, but for the benefit of those who are just joining us, I'll just reiterate it again. The first amazing reason for juicing. It should be the 10th, but I'll leave the best for the last. So we'll start from the bottom. Is the fact that it gives you opportunity to be creative with what you will consume. Like I said at the beginning, today's juice is not necessarily a planned juice. I have my bean. I won't forget that. I am making it out of the leftover I have at home. And that's because I've become so comfortable and confident with my juicing that I can eyeball what I have at home and decide how healthy it is for me. So it gives you the opportunity to mix and match according to your taste bud. If you're my subscriber and you've been watching me for a while, you know I don't hide it. I make it open that I'm a very fuzzy eater. My taste bud is very particular. I am very reserved when it comes to what I eat for some reasons that I can't explain. A little fun fact. Even my mom testified that as a baby, I only wanted breast milk. I refused any other thing. And as I made the transition, I was particular with only a few things. So it's not something that started today, apparently, from their stories. And when I find the things I love to eat, I stick with them until I discover more to add to my food diary. But I must say, juicing has actually afforded me that opportunity to eat a lot of things that I know are healthy, but I don't, or I wasn't able to tolerate them. One example is broccoli. Never, when I moved to this side of the world, I came across broccoli. And I tell you, when my head conceives it as not unusual, because it doesn't look usual, I'm tempted to test this. And I'm not going to deny myself of it. So cheers, everyone. That's my fringe benefit of doing all of this work while you watch. Yummy. One more for the road. And I don't promise that's the last. Cheers. So juicy. So back to our broccoli story. It looked weird. It looked unusual. But reading about it, I realized broccoli is a powerhouse of nutrients that our body needs to thrive. But for years, I refused. If you boil it, to fry it, whatever you do to it, in fact, when I get to the shops and I get to that point, I just look away. But you won't believe, I'm sure if you've been following me, you already know. I have juiced it a lot of times, and I have my special recipe for juicing. Just for a benefit today, to treat you. I love kiwi. Kiwi is another thing I discovered as well that I would not generally go to the market and buy. But juicing enables me to have kiwi with all its loaded benefits. And now, from juicing, I can actually sit down, chop up kiwi, and eat and enjoy. So, yeah, it exposes you. Juicing exposes you to diverse fruits and vegetables that maybe ordinarily you would not consume. I'm just going to create space on that board. Just going to get all the chopped ones here. I can cut them in large chunks, but I don't mind doing this extra. That way I'm kind to my blender. So yeah, juicing afforded me the opportunity to try out a whole lot of new sets of things: cauliflower, broccoli, green beans, a lot of vegetables that ordinarily, I must confess, ginger was never my favorite, my thing. If it was in a meal, as much as it's not long, I don't mind. But I usually will not go to the shops and buy ginger. But since I started juicing and realized the full benefits of ginger, I love it to the moon and back. Not only that, I might not always put it in my cooked food, but for my juices, except I don't have it at home and I don't have because I have backup. I have the dried powdered one as well. So if I run out of fresh ginger, I go for powdered one. So ginger is always around me when it comes to my juices. So you see, I'm gaining all of these health benefits, which has reflected a lot. And one of these juicing days, I'm going to tell you another story of how juicing has impacted my life and why I chose to do all of this, take time to do all of this, just to crown my body with good health. So yeah, juicing gives you opportunity to craft what you love in terms of food. Make it your own it, pick and choose. You can wake up and decide, I want it sour, and you get it. You just pick your fruits and vegetable that way. I want it green. You just pick your fruits and vegetable that way. I want it red. Beets will say, yes, I'm here. Purple cabbage will say, I'm here. Choose me, to get that red flavor with all the loaded benefits that come from it. Or you decide, I want it cream. Pineapple will say, if you add me and cauliflower, add a bit of orange, not too much to it, or white grape, you will get that color that you're looking for. So when it comes to color, flavor, taste, you want it spicy, tangy, ginger will say, I'm here. And color, I won't forget, you want it golden. Your turmeric will say, I'm present. So, yep. Juicing gives you that opportunity to mix and match what you want as you want it. So next on our agenda, before I wash off this, we'll go for, again today I'm adding celery, another favorite of mine, which will help to boost the volume of the fluid with all its added benefits of calm mood, electrolytes that my body needs to be balanced, and of course the big thing, hydration. Again, before I continue to the next reason, amazing reason why you should juice daily, well, or drink fresh juice daily, or get into the juicing lifestyle, I will say, make sure when you're going to juice your celery, you detach it as you're seeing me do. Because you will be shocked to discover, I think if you watch my live juice, my last live juice, you'll be shocked at what we discovered. See, this one I will classify as relatively clean. This pack of celery, it's not just the outer ones, go right in. I've seen all sorts, I keep saying it. So detach singles, wash, wash, wash. Don't be kind when it comes to washing your celery. Do it with your power. Remember, our bodies are the most prized item we have. Whether you're in the spirit, you're in the soul, you still need a body. So yeah, let's wash our celery as we go on to the next amazing reason why you should embrace juicing as a lifestyle. I'm just moving the camera so you can join me at the sink. Okay, let's do this. Thank you for joining me. You're welcome. Remember to share out this live so others can join us. Like it, leave comments during and after, and as soon as I get a chance and dry my hands, I will have a little peek at the comment section. But you're highly welcome. So I like to submerge it in water. Give it a few seconds to soak in that water while I tidy up the board. Where is... So that's our trash can once again. I already got the compost bag here, but let's get our trash can ready. So if I lose any fruits and vegetable, I'm sure it fell on the right place, especially after I finish washing. So it takes time to dry. Okay, I think that's fair enough. It's crop time. So the second amazing reason why you should adopt the juicing lifestyle is the fact that it supports your immune system. One way to boost our immunity is taking in a balanced diet. That includes food, of course. But one easy way to get your nutrients in is juicing, because you're going to be juicing fresh fruits and vegetables, plus all the herbs. Vegetables, let's call them vegetables today, including the herbs. Our immune system, of course, is that part of our system that helps to keep us healthy. Ward off infections, bacteria, germs, viral diseases, and all that. Prepares our body ahead of time. So that's, if we boost our immunity, we prepare our bodies ahead of time to fight when they come, because they are all over, they're everywhere. And peradventure we end up catching any of those infections or viral stuff going around. Our body is fortified to help us conquer them, win them over with little stress. So by taking in the nutrients from your fresh fruits and vegetables, it's one way to prepare and boost your immunity. To be ready for battle. Number 3 reasons. Amazing reason or amazing benefit of juicing is that it supports your heart health. Our heart is the beat of our life. As it beats, it circulates blood into all other major organs and cells in our bodies to keep things flowing and going. It needs to stay healthy. If it doesn't stay healthy, then there's trouble. And food is meant for man. The juicing lifestyle affords you fresh nutrients that rejuvenates, rehydrates, refreshes, detoxifies, boosts, nourish, and help you manage your blood pressure. Remember to consult your doctor for every complex health need. But I would say primarily food was meant for man. All of these plants were meant for man, and they were fresh everywhere from the beginning. Cooking was man's adapted way of preparing a lot of other things, and of course topping them up with fresh vegetable. But the best way to get the best nutrients out of fruits and vegetables is, of course, raw, eating them or consuming them raw. So they contain the relevant nutrients. They've been grown, they were made for our body. Remember, we're talking about looking after our body. And when our body is well, our soul, our spirit is able to do all their connections. If our nervous system is well nourished, well hydrated, then it stays calm. Cortisol level that causes us stress is reduced, and we're able to face tension better. That's why the adage says a hungry man is an angry man. If you're hungry, everything, the nervous system alerts the brain alerts the nervous system. They are all going, the stomach is ringing, and they are all going, please help, there's danger. We are about to starve. So when you nourish your body with this juicing, you're providing calm and energy that your body needs to build your mind and your heart. And when you feel calm, your heart works less. They contain the relevant nutrients to manage and keep blood pressure at an optimum level. The 4th reason why you should adopt a juicing lifestyle, and an amazing benefit of juicing, is that your digestive system is always grateful when you consume the right nutrients. And one great way to consume the right nutrients is juicing lifestyle, because it affords you the opportunity to take in fresh fruits and vegetables loaded with relevant nutrients that makes it easy for your digestive system to digest, assimilate, and produce what all the other organs depends on it for. Juicing helps to reduce bloating. It prevents constipation. It is kind to your tummy, your whole gut. Produce all the nutrients the gut engine needs to function effectively. And when your gut is healthy, trust me, your other parts of your body will also be healthy. Because that's like what feeds the rest of the body. So that celery is nice and clean, ready for consumption. I just need to move it away. And our next item, this is also a leftover of leafy cabbage that I used for moi moi. If you're from Nigeria, you already know. If you're African, you have an idea. If you're linked to Nigeria by marriage or friendship or work colleague, you know the word moi moi. So moi moi is made out of beans, blended beans. There's a special leaf in Africa that we use to wrap them up, but other times we use plastics, we use bags, we use can plates or metal plates to scoop them in and cook or bake them. But living here, I have found different ways to get a similar taste of the original moi moi, which is the leaf moi moi wrapped in a particular fresh leaf. So I got this leafy cabbage from the grocery shop, and I used up all the big or wide leaves. Left are the smaller ones that wouldn't really help me with the quantity of moi moi that I need to scoop in. So I decided I'll leave them up for juicing. So that's this. It's been almost a week. So you can see some turning brown, which I'm going to discard. Remember I told you I'm using leftover of what I have at home. So you can see the sizes of these ones are all tiny. This is the bunch. I always try to unravel anything that is bunchy after my experience with celery. So that's a nice flower. I'm not throwing that flower, we're juicing it together. Every little helps. So let's just wash it. And that will be done. I think I will also, I will wash this. I've already washed this before I used them the last time, which the best tip, we are going to discuss that in another live video. So yes, your gut will thank you for. I think this is the fifth reason why you should juice is because your skin, it is that organ of our body that is the largest because it's all over us, and it has 3 layers, like our biologists have taught us. They need us, and your skin is more a vital part of your body. And the outer layer, of course, whether the outer, the inner, they are the first, like the entrance door, your first view. When people see you, they see your skin. Your skin keeps you away from the heat of the sun, from the cold weather, protects your internal organs from the environment. And it is large, so it needs good food to stay hydrated. Remember, it's what takes the heat from the environment or the cold, so it needs to be pampered. And adopting a juicing lifestyle is one that will help you achieve it. Like I said, I've washed this before, so I won't be taking too much time washing it. So juicing keeps your skin glowing, not from outside in, from inside out. So it's prepared daily as we drink juice to do its work, which is protecting us. So sorry about that. I just stepped aside. I was actually going to look at the comment section. The next thing we have is celery. I know, like I said, I've bought it for a while, but I've not been in it till the best before 26. Let's see how fresh it is. If it's in any way showing that is gone, then we'll bin it. Otherwise, we'll use it. So you can see it's still nice and fresh, but of course the shops cannot sell it beyond that date. There's nothing showing any kind of decaying in this parsley. No, it's not parsley. What am I thinking? Coriander. I always get a bit mixed up with coriander and parsley. Yeah, they are so related and the leaves look alike. So this is coriander, another favorite herb or vegetable of mine. So yucky. So let's wash it. Wash. So we used our eyes to judge this and make this call whether to or not to. But I'm so happy. Look at it. It's nice and fresh. So not wasting it. Yeah. So the sixth reason why we should juice or the sixth reason, amazing benefit of juicing is the fact that it detoxifies. Juicing detoxifies our body, flushes free radicals and toxins away from our body. Unwanted nutrients or unwanted, no, they're not nutrients, they are unwanted wastage from unneeded nutrients in the body. So after the body has processed all that it needs from the nutrients we give it, the leftovers, it helps us to flush it off. And sometimes there are certain things that get into our food that's not supposed to be there as a result of planting, harvesting. We've done all our washing and everything, but there might still be minimal that gets through. As we have the right nutrients in our body is healthy enough to fight them off and flush them off our system. So yes, coriander contains that, and a lot of these ingredients that we are preparing contains those nutrients that we need to detoxify and flush out our liver that works so hard, our kidney that works so hard, and our cells, flush out free radicals that are running all over the place in our blood and keeps us healthy. Yeah, so I think that is clean enough now. So we'll just let it drain here as we continue. Not long to go now. I said leftover at home. So let's see what else I want to add to it. Pineapple. I'm just going to add carrots to this. Like I told you, you mix and match what you want. Nobody will say don't add. I think I'll just add it. I love carrots. They are great for this over 50 lady. Carrots is one you should not forget to add. If you are over 50 and over, it helps to balance out hormones. So yes, add your carrots to your juice, or just if you can just eat them raw as well, they will still produce this effect. But the thing about the juicing is the fact that because you've juiced it, you drink it, you've given your digestive system less work, like a break from trying to churn and break down all of those raw materials all of those fiber, and it quickly runs in through your body. It's like having an injection and a tablet. if you have an injection or an IV fluid, it goes through the IV, it gets straight into the bloodstream system, and it works quicker as opposed to taking in a tablet. A tablet will have to be digested by the digestive system and then broken down, and the liver will process it. It's time consuming, but juicing is quick and active. So what amazing benefit of juicing. I think we've already covered the sixth one. Yeah, it affords your body a quick option to gain vital nutrients immediately, instantly. So yes, juice. The seventh reason is all natural. There's no additives to it. Yes, I understand that during planting and storage in the shops, I think I'll have to wash that. I was not mindful. I should have just left it in here. So now I'll have to wash my board. There's also ginger here, leftover ginger. I have quite a bit of ginger at home that I need to run through so they don't dry up on me. I think I'll focus on using, sometimes I get a bit when I'm taking my tea. If I have the powdered one at home, so I just use it. But because I have a lot of fresh ones, I will either wash them and put it in the freezer and use them, bring it out and use them accordingly, or I will start using them in my teas, because I have at least a liter of tea a day. Now when I say tea, they are herbs. If you're following me, you already know I make my teas with fresh herbs. Occasionally, not occasionally, I do add a hibiscus tea bag, and sometimes I have the nighttime sleep calm, which I also add. But most times my teas are all made from fresh fruits and vegetables. So this is the hardest bit of it. As soon as you finish washing your ingredients, juicing is, but you can be here and just reflect on things, gain ideas. So if you see it as work, it becomes work. But you see it as a great thing you're doing for yourself, to build yourself up, to put yourself in the best position for the day, success position for the day. Then you do it with thanksgiving. It's not money, but it will keep you in the space where you can make money, because it will keep your body healthy and you're able to think and reason and make decisions and choices that will bring money. If you see it that way, that's a positive way of looking at things. I will have to rinse this out again. Yeah, you have to be mindful. The last but not the least, I think I will need to empty my sink because I don't want to block it. That's one thing you have to be mindful as well. When you're preparing your ingredients, make sure you have a good stopper so you can grab these out and empty. Mindful is the word for today. Intentional. Yeah, and the last but not the least ingredient for today. Yep, one of my pals when it comes to juicing, lemon. I'm not going to be slicing it or peeling it. I'm going to be adding everything as it is. So wash, wash, wash. Scrub, 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 scrub. It's not the last actually. No, it's not the last. There's one more. One more for the road, but we're not prepping it. So, juicing all fresh fruits and vegetables or dried fruits and vegetables, but they're all natural. There's no additives, no preservatives. Pure, it will make you pure juice that has the right nutrients that your body needs. And because you're making it yourself, again I said, you are careful, mindful about cleaning them up, and you are sure that they were prepared not just with clean hands and utensils, but prepared with love for you. As a midwife now, something came to my head. I just thought, yeah, it's like breast milk. It's that specific breast milk at that specific time is made for that baby. The new mom knows her biology and the way nature has made it, knows what exact nutrient to mix up in that breast milk for the baby to consume at that particular time. So with a new mom that bonds very well with her baby, when her baby is unwell, her body knows to produce higher quantity of antibacterial or viral whatever to help bring the baby back to good health. So yeah, juicing, when you're preparing it yourself, you're not just making it with clean utensils, you're making it with love to consume. You're being mindful, preparing it for you. So there's that psychology about health. Yeah. I know. Now that pineapple is calling my name again. Let me take one for all of this hard work. Yum yum. Okay, let's chop up the rest. We are nearing our 1 hour mark. I have 1 hour to get to work. Today is a busy day. So this doesn't need anything doing. This, I've cut off the head and tail of this. I'll just shorten it up by splitting it into two. And this doesn't really need anything. We'll leave it that way. So we have covered 6. I think I've done 7, but it's fine. 6. And I will do a 7th one, and maybe we throw one in for the road. So look at that color. I just love juicing. When you're mindful, you are attracted to a lot of things. Try mindfulness. Okay, let's clear the place up for the game changer machine. Clean as you go. It helps to reduce the work time. Okay, let me grab the juicer. That's us. That's the base. I'll just pass this cable behind. I think I needed to show you also before we start all our prep. So at least we take stock. I'm just trying to plug this. Plug it in a socket. I have to wash my hands one more time, I know, but being mindful. So all our prep for today are ready. So it's a mixture of colors today. I think if I put this here, we're doing a mixture of colors today. We have our orange, yellow, green, all shades of green, and cream brown from the ginger. So let's see what the color is going to be like. Yep, all of that is part of your benefit juicing. You kind of follow the process. So let's set up. Get this out of the way for set up. Back to the center. I'll grab the rest of the bits and bobs. Ooh. Okay, the first, just making sure everything is in the right place, is that big girl. Last time it was literally click, 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 and we were juicing. I hope today also goes lucky. I love this strainer. I don't have to do the extra work of straining like I used to do before. And I bought an extra strainer for this Nama juicer, but I've not had to really use it since I started at the early stage, because I was used to putting a strainer. I used it, but for a while now I've not needed it. Now the trolley, I'll just increase this so we can do it together. Okay. Oh, light. Yeah. So click, click, click. That's it. We are good to go. Let's see. Yep. Inside is ready. I'm trying to make sure you're seeing it. So I'll just rinse my hands again for the last time at this point. Drying it up. Okay. We go in with the vegetables first. That's the recommendation. I should take off some of these hard bits just to be kind to my blender. I forgot earlier. So, because it's quite tough. So let's do it together. Just tear the leaves out and yeah, this one is not bad. The baby ones are fine. Get some hard stuff into it just to push it down. And I think I will just throw these in. For some reason, I love to have that in early. Ooh, we have some water. Okay. No, that is a very clean napkin, so I won't bother washing my hands. That's the one I've been using to dry my hands. I'm not sure you're seeing this. Let's attach our containers. That's for the chaff and that's for the juice. I'll just move this backwards. I don't want us spilling our juice, and I will move the camera. I'm not sure if I've done it too much, so let's come back a bit. Okay, it's juice time. Are you ready? Actually, let's go. I didn't plug on the socket, so my bad. Okay, let's try again. Yep. That's the beauty of this. Yeah. This is how we roll. I'll just bring this down and you mind this. Let's make sure you keep an eye. Okay? Ooh, look what we have here. So the process is on. Okay, so make sure you keep an eye on that. While I tidy up, that's the beauty of my juicer. My Nama J2 juicer. So while we watch this and I try to tidy up, the seventh reason, I believe, otherwise the extra reason why we juice or extra benefits for juicing lifestyle is to boost energy. Now, when we get the right amount of nutrients, including fluid, which come from something like celery and all of these ingredients, they produce the fluid and make up the nutrients and quality of the juice. We receive pure energy. Our cells gain the vital nutrients and fluids we need. Know that the human body is made up of more fluid. You'll be shocked to know. So when it gets it, then our muscles gain the strength it needs, and our ligaments and all of that are ready in good shape to carry us through the day, no matter what we are doing. Primary health says diet and exercise is key, and there's nothing like that. Nothing compares to that. That is where the basics of good health starts before any other thing is built upon that. So yes, a juicing lifestyle is a great lifestyle. Another extra, I'm just packing up all my things. Another extra reason to juice or embrace the juicing lifestyle or benefits of juicing is the fact that it reduces inflammation. Now, a lot of diseases and ill health, sicknesses that we experience are linked to inflammation in the body. Inflammation in the joints, arthritis, inflammation in the gut system. You have all of these gut illness and gut sensitivity and all of that. Inflammation in the heart, you have all of these heart illnesses. So a lot of illnesses are linked to inflammation. And one way to reduce inflammation is by juicing. Things like celery, turmeric, ginger, green leaves, all of these things, a combination of them have great anti-inflammatory properties that helps to keep us healthy, helps to reduce inflammation and protect us from diseases. And research have even said that things like cancer can be minimized with juicing. Yes, true. I think we've done 8 or 9 now. We are going 2 more for the road. Let's see how far we've gone. You've been keeping an eye, so let's see. We have about 300 ml of green juice here, as you can see from our green vegetables. Look at that popping color. Make food your medicine. Now, one other way to know that it's gone, we are done, or your carrier is empty, is the fact that that stops flowing. So let's empty. Ooh, look at that jug of good health. Make food your medicine. Okay. Now, that pot is empty. It needs refilling. Are you doing this with me? Let's do it together. Okay. Remember, as soon as we open, it automatically stops. I'll just rinse my hands one more time and we'll make progress. So I'll go with the pineapples. This juice I'll be sharing with hubby, and whatever is left over, if it is left over, because it's a warm day, so I'll keep hydrated. I will be saving. I just can't help myself this morning. It's so yummy. I told you, when it's getting that orangey color, just get it ripe. Okay, let's go. Let's see what this pineapple does. I've just added just pineapple. Call me when it's ready. A lot of us would love to hear this. One great way of managing weight, either maintaining weight or losing weight, is by juicing. With the right fruits and vegetables you consume and the volume that you consume daily, one thing that this juice will help you do is lose weight or maintain it. Now you'll be wondering how? Okay, if you're well hydrated, you tend to eat less. Hydrated in terms of fluid. Do you know that sometimes when we feel hunger pang, it might not necessarily be that our bodies want food. It might just be that our bodies need hydration, like water. So when next you feel hungry and you're asking yourself, but I just ate not too long, try drinking water or fluid. You realize that that hunger ceases. If not for a long time, but at least for a period of time, that saves you from adding more calories than you have already taken. So yes. Now, certain ingredients like ginger is an appetite suppressant, natural, healthy appetite suppressant. So when you consume it, it suppresses that hunger pang. Yes, so you don't have to go biting this and that and that and that and consuming all of that. So yes, juicing helps you lose weight or manage already lost weight or maintain a good weight. But you must ensure that you're not just juicing orange or juicing just pineapple. You have to balance it out to get the desired results. Now it looks like we've made great progress with this pineapple. It was very juicy, so I'm not surprised. We are going to empty this shortly. So we have more than 500 mils. Let's empty this together. Together we do it. Make food your medicine. Make food your medicine. Make food your medicine. Okay, time. Let's hurry up. Let's add more. I'm just going to, the last but not the least, go in with these carrots and whatever is. I don't think I've even done the celery. So carrots, if I can get the celeries all in. Let's see. Yeah, let's go with this flow. Look at this color combination there. Look at that. Look at that color. Make food your medicine. So while that is going on, I could just be throwing in some sticks of celery. As it makes space, I just keep adding. And that is us. Done. Yep, all done, all in. Now you have to keep an eye because plenty of fluids will be coming from this one. I will be washing off as well while you keep an eye. Division of labor. Okay, thank you for alerting me. I'm here. We'll empty this now. Before we overflow. I want over. Okay, let's empty this. We are now going to dilute our green. Ready? I have to watch because that's almost yep, that's the much this can take. So what I'll do, I have my big jug here. Remember this jug, you've been following me. It is 2,000 mils, and that's what we have. This is 1,000 mil, which is 1 liter. So I'm just going to add it to this bigger mug and then replace it so everything can go in one jug and well mixed up. We're nearly done. Nearly. I think I'll just leave this open to drain. Let's confirm that it's all done. So there's just one celery proving to be stubborn there, but it's getting gradually pushed in. Okay. Are we ready to call it a day? So I believe we shared, I'm sure we shared 10 points, because sometimes I've lost count of all of this. And of course, hydration. Look at that amount. We already have about 1,200 mils of drink. I'm sure to take at least 750 of that drink. That's half of my daily required intake, isn't it? Not just water, dense nutrients that will do my body good, help boost my energy, nourish my digestive health, my heart health, my brain health, my kidneys, my livers, all my major organs in my body, my ligaments and my muscles, my eyes, like my skin, and make me glow from inside out. It helps protect me from free radicals, flush out toxins from my bodies, protect me from diseases, the environment, like, yes. And of course, treats my taste bud. I hope you've enjoyed watching and juicing with me. Leave me in the comment section some of the things that stood out for you here, or if there are any other ideas you want to share with me, then I'll really appreciate it. What do you want to do? Do you want to clean out the juicer with me, or we'll just do it another day? I am 15 minutes behind my scheduled time. What do you think? Do we do it? Okay, let's see our juice. I like to tilt it a little. See? Whatever is left over there, get it. And then we turn it off. Done. Move it out of the way. And here we go. 1,000, it's still shaking. 1,200 already there, and I have about 100 mils here. So 1,300 juice. I know it's not a very clear container. So what I will do, so you kind of, remember we added orange to green. This is my storage can, but I also drink from that. I'm actually going to make myself another nice water bottle. I've been saving to make a nice personalized water bottle for myself. So now, look at that. Let me take this out of the way so we can see clearly. Look at that jar of good health. Make food your medicine. We still have 800. No, 600 there. I think that's about 700. Look, this is what we got out of the juicing. Nice and dry. Thanks, Nama Juicer. So I'll get a glass for hubby. And of course, you know, this one is for the road. Oh my God, that tastes really good. Now, I left out something. I was meant to put in peppercorn just to give a bit of spice, but it never matter. It's nice. Now look at that. Look at that color. That will go in and make you feel so good. All right. I'll quickly wash off my juicer. Thank you for joining me once again. Till I see you in my next video or my next live. Make food your medicine. Don't forget to share. Okay? Have a blessed day.